Hey y'all, this is Kiona from Chocolate Covered Pages. You're watching a special quick pour edition of the Chocolate Tea Party. And today I am joined by the queen of twisty thrillers herself, Lisa Jewell. Okay, so normally we'd have some drinks with us, but right now we have just a little bit of time just to get into a few things, and we're going to be quick this time, okay? So, Lisa, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So happy to have you. And I know that your new book, Don't Let Him In, is dropping today, you guys. And by the way, I love it.
Thank you.
I loved
Excellent.
it. I loved it so much. It's not just because you're sitting here. Like, I actually really loved it. So let me just start off with the first question. So your book drops us dead smack in the middle of so many characters, so many timelines, and with no map at all. So how do you trust us readers that we're going to just keep riding this ride that we have no idea where it's taking us? Or are you just like, you know what? They're going to ride it out. You know, how do you know we're not going to jump ship?
Oh, my God, that's such a great question. And I know, because I've read some early reviews, that some readers have found the first few chapters quite confusing and have had to really stick with it to get to the point where they're like, okay,
Yes.
I know where we are, I know what's going on. I'm glad I stuck with it. So I think I would have to say to readers, just keep the faith, because I will always come clear in the end. And this happens with a lot of my books because I write without a plan. So I'm kind of making it up as I go along, and it does sometimes take me a while to find my footing and hit the right gear and then get going. So my readers always just have to have faith that I will take them to where they need to be. But I could just sum this up. There's 3 storylines. So for anyone who's going into it who's now thinking it's going to be really complicated, bear this in mind. You've got one man set 4 years earlier who's talking about the end of his marriage to a woman called Tara. You've got a woman who is married to a man called Alistair in the present day, and he started behaving quite strangely. And then you've got a young girl called Ash in the present day whose mother is being currently love bombed by a very charming man called Nick. And it's just 3 simple strands, and you just stick with it. It'll all come clear.
Okay, you heard that. Just stick with it.
Yeah.
Just get on the ride. She's going to get us there.
Exactly. Every time.
Yes. Okay, so this next segment is going to be called Lisa's Literary Guilty Pleasures. Okay. What is a trope you know is totally overdone, but you still love every time?
For writing or reading?
Reading.
Oh, for reading. Well, I'm going to say it's the same. I mean, I don't know all the terminology for tropes.
Okay.
So I'm just going to make up my own here.
Like enemies to lovers.
Yes, I
like-
know that. I know all these tropes exist, but I don't know the terminology.
Well, describe it for us.
Okay, the thing that I keep coming back to, I guess, is like just bad things happening to good people. That's it. It's a good trope. But there's a lot of it around.
Yes. we like that too.
Yeah, we like it too. We do like it too. I will never stop reading about bad things happening to good people forever.
Yes. What's a genre or type of book you secretly enjoy but don't always admit to reading?
Oh, see, I used to be such a wide-ranging reader. I would read anything. And the older I've got, the kind of like tighter my reading has become. And I genuinely can tell you that I read 99% of what I read is the same as what I write.
Really?
I just read dark psychological thrillers all day, every day. That's what I read. So I'm not reading anything secret that I wouldn't want anyone to know about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's actually a pretty big surprise.
Yes.
That you would read something that you would typically write.
Yeah, no, I love it. This is why I write. This is why I write it, because I love it. I like to be immersed in the darkness of other human beings. I want to know. I want to be there.
Yes.
I want to be there in the bad places with the bad people all the time. So
but you don't feel like it kind of messes up your thinking process as far as your own books?
No, I feel like it's all just one big thing. It's just my writing and other people's writing and reading other people's writing. As long as it's dark and I'm getting into dark places and people are taking me into the heads of strange people and terrible things happening, I'm just there. It's all part of the same experience. So no, it doesn't mess with my head.
Okay. I know. I love that. I love that. Do you ever take a peek at the last page of a book?
No, I do not. Do you?
No.
Good.
I would never.
Thank goodness for that. I cannot. It's such an undertaking. And as a writer, I'm so aware of the fact that it's just such a privilege for a reader to pick up one of my books and spend hours of their life with it. It's a really big investment of a person's time to read a whole book.
Yeah.
And to read the last page first, so what's the point? I would never, ever, ever know.
Okay, good. Because I was ready to judge you.
Okay, and you would have been within your right.
Okay. Last question. What's one thriller that you read and you said, damn it, I wish I'd written this?
Okay, it's kind of hard to say you wish you'd written something, because if I'd written it, it would be different.
Okay.
But there's a character in a book who lives rent-free in my head. He's been there for years and years and years, and I feel like I could have written him. I feel like he's a part of me, and I sort of almost wish I owned him for myself. Cannot remember his name. Isn't that terrible that this character who's lived with me for so long, but he's in a book called Lie With Me by a British writer called Sabine Durrant, and he's a most dastardly, diabolical, ridiculous man. And I kind of wish I wish he was mine. I wish I owned him. I wish I'd made him up.
So you feel like you own your characters. They belong. Yes.
Yeah. And he feels like a sort of one of my children who's just been brought up by another mother. I don't know.
Okay. No, I love that. First of all, I need to write that title down.
Yes.
Yes.
See what you think of him.
Yes. And then I'll send you a message. And
yes. You might not thank me at the end of the day.
Okay. Well, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. You guys make sure you check out Don't Let Him In, because it is so good. And I'm going to be talking about this book all summer long. Yeah. So sorry, not sorry. And thank you again, Lisa, for joining me. And if you want more author interviews and more chaotic literary mess, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.